state championship Saturday. The biggest schools in Texas on the biggest stage in the biggest stadium. And one of Texas's biggest coaches, Reginald Samples, 29 years a head coach, a lifetime dedicated to football.
We're going to play the way we play every week, every game. We'll see what happens.
This night would be a defining moment in his career, but perhaps not in the way you'd think. But before the game, Coach Samples was treating this one like any other.
So I saw him, he was sitting down there, and he looked up and saw me, and I kind of gave him that look like, you know, let's finish what we started a long time ago. And he kind of just gave me a fist pump.
The 6A Division I state title game got off to a bad start. Duncanville was down a touchdown in the first minute of the game and down 9 by halftime to North Shore.
Why can't we just do what we do?
This team was down. They made some mistakes early, and the kids keep fighting, and that's just a testament of his will and his want to.
All I could think about is we were 9 points behind. What we needed to do to get the lead.
What they got was a field goal and then a 52-yard run from Tristan Smith early in the fourth quarter. Duncanville led 30-29.
I told you! I told you!
After North Shore wrestled the lead back, Jaquindon Jackson scored to put the Panthers ahead by 1 point with only 62 seconds left in the game.
Coach, we're going for 2.
59 seconds later, it was all but over.
All we need is 1 sack. The game is over.
And I looked up and I saw 3 seconds on the clock, and I said he finally did it.
You know, in my mind, I was thinking, man, the old man gonna finally get him one.
I said it was over.
But it wasn't. A Hail Mary was answered. A state championship lost.
Once that play happened, you know, in my mind, it happened, and there was nothing else I could do about it.
It was a defining moment in a game, a season, a career. Reginald Samples began his career as a teacher and assistant football coach at Dallas Madison High School.
I think one of the things about coaches is to have to be good teachers.
A lot of the regular kids that was in the classroom, they loved him. They loved him. I mean, they talk about him to this day.
This is when I was hired from Madison as the...
In 1990, Samples got his first head coaching job at Lincoln High School.
Sometimes people don't understand it is how much gratification and how much pride is surrounding the whole community when you have those type of success.
He built that program from the ground up, and 14 years later, took the Tigers to the 2004 state championship game. There, he suffered another heartbreaking defeat on a blocked field goal attempt for a touchdown in double overtime.
No, we came here to win. We didn't win. It doesn't feel good at all.
Samples took Lincoln to the brink, then did the same at SKYLINE, where he built a national high school power.
I mean, we're not afraid at all. We're never afraid.
His record in the Dallas ISD was 222 wins and only 70 losses. That trend has continued.
And come and see me.
In his 4 years at Duncanville.
I've been to 3 different schools. All of them had some type of deficiency, and all 3 of the schools that I've been to, we've ended up being national powers. Hey, good luck on the rest of the season, Coach.
Along the way, Samples became the winningest African-American football coach in UIL history. He has 271 wins and counting.
Win on me, win on 3. 1, 2, 3. Win!
It's a big accomplishment, but it's not the most important thing to him. The kids are more important than what his all-time record is.
The wins are easy to count. 271.
When you hit them with the running plays, that takes the air out of them. That kills their will.
What's harder and much more important are how many lives he positively impacted.
Thousands. Being here at Lincoln, I believe he was here 15 years. This community, it's not the best in the world. However, him being a staple here really affected thousands of lives, including myself.
I can just go down from school to school. Every school there have been 10 or 15 guys.
Devon, listen to me. You in good position. Turn around and try to intercept the ball.
I really take pride in saying, give me some time and judge him when I finish working with him.
I made this picture and I keep it in my office all the time of me and Coach because it reminds me of the love and the passion he has for his student athletes. It's something I look at every day and it's something I try to model.
Good job, baby.
The things he's done for the city of Dallas, for DISD, for the young men that he's coached from Madison, Lincoln, Skyline, and even Duncanville is a testament of just what a man he is and what he's done for the young men.
You know, there's only about 5 per school, 5 or 6 per school, but you're talking about a life. And if it's one, that's a great number.
Sometimes you run across individuals that just get it, and he just has that it factor as it relates to building relationships with students.
Good job. Should have got in that end zone, though. You was close.
To really build relationships with kids, they have to know you care and that you're invested.
I thought you were to get a safety.
I know one family, we went and for weeks and weeks we bought groceries because they had nothing to eat.
We would go buy them groceries. Got to the point where the 2 kids knew who I was. When they would see me, their eyes light up, you know. It's more important than football. Really heartbreaking.
Okay, well then turn up. Run fast though. Don't just coast around. Okay. If you turn up, they ain't gonna touch you.
He has a big heart. I mean, he leads with an iron fist. Everyone knows that.
He demanded a lot, but at the same time, he gave a lot.
His last dollar, if he got it, he'll give it to you. But at the same time, he demands perfection.
You owe me. You supposed to be big time. Come on.
What Coach Samples demands is so clear that years ago, one of his assistant coaches decided it would be better to break into his own car to get his keys than be late for practice.
You got to be smarter than that.
Shoot, I took that metal, busted the back window out, unlocked the door, made it to practice right on time.
He said he could pay for another window, but he couldn't be late for practice.
I wasn't finna deal with his mouth. You know, it's just like, you know, if your mama tell you to do something or your daddy tell you to do something at home, and no matter the reason why you late, you late. So I'm like, nah, I'd much rather deal with paying for a new window than having to deal with him.
Coach, we need 1 yard, Coach.
If we jump on the kids, how can I get the kids to do right if you're not doing right as the coach?
You can't be selfish. You cannot be selfish.
He's a dad, he's a coach, he's a counselor, he's a mentor.
I refer to him as the great communicator, knowing when to say, what to say, how to say it, and make sure being the role model to get it done.
He was a guy that would bring him in and basically get to the bottom of what was really going on. He prides himself being a psychologist, as he says.
Good job, baby. That away.
I really respect Saban at Alabama. Years ago, I read the article and I heard him talk about how they paid like $300,000 a year to a psychologist.
Hey, but listen to me. I'm going to keep coming back to you. That's all right.
I think I'm that guy. I don't get the money, but you know, it's very important that you are very good in psychology and dealing with children.
I'm proud of him. Played hard, they didn't quit. It's the way the ball bounces.
What could have been on December 18th, 2018.
So proud of your kids too, man.
Good job.
Unreal. Great job, Coach.
Good job.
What could have been a defining moment for a career Texas high school football coach turned out to be exactly that.
Proud of the year, proud of the class they showed.
The way Coach Samples remained calm in that moment of heartbreak.
Keep doing all my shit for 4 years, and I was trying to get you a ring.
That's right, baby. We all right. We all right.
During that storm of emotion.
I'm ready whenever you're ready. Okay. You ready? Okay.
The way he kept his composure and continued to lead and do his job just seconds after his first state championship was ripped away from him was a defining moment.
Oh, we all right, baby. We all right, man. We all right.
In that moment, I knew that everything would be focused on me. To me, it's just like how I do everything else. You know, you want to do your best, bottom line.
The funniest thing is, my son was upset. My daughter was on the sideline crying.
Why?
I was upset too. I was mad. And Reginald consoled all of us.
He wins with class, he loses with class. That's Coach.
He was always recite Martin Luther King, the measure of a man. And, you know, that kind of hits on the adversity when things not going good. That really reveals what kind of character you really have.
You know, in our leadership team, we've been talking about emotional intelligence. And really, Coach Samples may or may not define it that way, but that's really what it is.
You know, state championship is great. Everyone wants it, but I think Coach, you know, biggest impact is influencing lives. So if he never wins one, you know, it doesn't matter because he don't won thousands of state championships.
When he see a lot of the kids come back that have graduated from college, they have jobs, they come up there and talk to them, they're family men, they're productive, and just good people. He's won. That's part of winning.
Hell, dude, don't worry about it. Hell, dude, it happens, baby.
A state championship might come in 2019, but if it doesn't change anything. Coach Reginald Samples is already a champion.
Keep your head up, dude. I'm all right. You need to be all right. I'm all right, baby.